Não. Ok. Carregou, carregou. George Kamitani.
It's time.
Let's go.
Let's do this. Well then.
We're going.
Okay.
One more drink.
Let's go.
Yeah. Never. Hello, sweetie. Good evening.
You seated yourselves and called for a stein of the finest mead. Your partner, Rani, is in a particularly good mood.
It's a beating up.
Quaffing the bar's spirits buoyed your spirits. When things are lively, Rani will recount a certain tale. You were an adventurer, just starting out, and didn't know right from left. It was then that you first met.
Okay. You didn't receive it yet? I get it. I played a little when it gets released.
Shall I open that door for you? The rogue Ranny inquired, after appearing from out of nowhere. He thought that it would be a simple matter to take advantage of your naivete and pocket some coin.
It got PS5 treatment and the DLC content altogether.
It's my turn.
Done.
Let's see.
Yes, because it is the version with the DLC altogether. There's no original version to sell anymore, at least not in Brazil.
Since that point, you've been journeying under mutually beneficial terms.
I don't know.
All right. Rush.
The only way that you can find the original one these days is to buy second-hand.
You came to Highland as an adventurer. Like many of your fellows, you strove to challenge the dangerous labyrinths here. The labyrinths were every bit as perilous as you'd heard. Most were lucky to even have their bones exit the ruins. You don't currently belong to the guild. I recommend registering. You can get jobs there and learn skills. Clad in full armor, the Guildmaster, Samuel Joseph, stands in the center of the guild hall like a statue. He appraises you with a look and dismissively states that only worthless adventurers leave their equipment in disrepair. Your travels thus far have left your equipment positively thrashed. The Guildmaster directs you to Morgan's Magic Item Shop.
PS4 version is 19 gigabytes.
To be deemed worthy by the Adventurers Guild, you must first repair your broken equipment. You conquer a labyrinthine set of stairs, and Morgan Lisley, shopkeeper and witch, welcomes you to her establishment. There is no objects repair which does not fall under her purview, from ornate magic staves to rusted axes.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Adventurers come here not only for repairs, but for appraisals and to purchase magic items. You will visit Morgan often. Your equipment is now unmarred. You should return to the guild and see if the guildmaster deems you worthy. Once again, the guildmaster Samuel Joseph stands in the center of the guild hall. With your equipment now in tip-top condition, you request to join the guild. What will you do? After hearing your reply, Samuel states that deeds, not words, are the truth. Once again, the Guildmaster Samuel Joseph. With your equipment now, what will your test is?
Yes, you can find all the pictures on my Twitter. Twitter/canal Jogo Velho.
To prove your mettle for the Guildmaster, you head to the ancient temple ruins to assist the warrior, Roland.
I just have to change my clothes because it's getting hot here.
On the
1 moment.
outskirts of town. Use that to reach your destination.
Vanillaware games tends to be very stylish. Oh, they changed the music in the Pro version. I'm impressed. I'm fucking impressed.
Many things lie within the ruins of the old Elysian temple. Some quiescent, some far less so. An ancient dragon, spoken of in myths, is said to have destroyed the Elysian civilization in one night. You liberated a fairy that was trapped in a cage.
Yes, I changed my pants with my shirt.
At the guild's behest, he is looking for adventurers who, for you to pass your guild exam, You must help him. Much time has passed since the missing were last seen. He tells you to bring back...
I hate snakes.
Oh, yes. Simple. Let's see. Voila!
What was that? Woo. Yes. I guess almost every game from Metal Gear series, but I'm not a huge fan. I like the story, but I don't like the play, the kind of play using stealth. But I enjoy watching it.
You have found the bones of a missing adventurer. Sometimes
No. Ah.
there seem to be more nests similar to this one spread throughout the area. You exit the area, taking care to avoid drawing.
E aí, Luca, é de Play 4. Mas esse é o Pro. Eu acho que o primeiro é de... Cara, você me pegou agora. PlayStation 2? PlayStation 3.
You have fulfilled the request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Não é um beating up?
You return to the guild to report your quest. However, Samuel gives you an additional task. It is possible to resurrect the dead with their bones. He tells you to go to the Canaan Temple is a temple dedicated to the worship of the goddess Althena. Proceed there immediately. You were ordered to attempt to resurrect guild members at Canaan Temple.
É da Vanillaware. A Vanillaware sempre faz jogos de ação com toque de RPG ou RPG.
As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You seem to be in need of help, a monk says, and approaches you. The prayer of the monks sometimes restores the dead to life. The goddess bestows mercy to those whose time has not yet come.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death.
Que fofo.
And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is made new. The adventurer pledges their allegiance to you as thanks.
But you will play the first one on a remake that got to be released someday into this year.
The adventurers you resurrect will wait for you at the inn. You can now fill out your party with those who are waiting at the inn. Please be aware that if you leave an area and one of your party has fallen, they will become lost. If you encounter any bones during your questing, be sure to bring them back and resurrect them, so that they can assist you.
The first one is my favorite one.
Oh, yeah.
If you have a PC, you can play from
the
Steam.
Request. Report your work to the Guildmaster.
Oh, you don't mean the original trilogy. Alright. Yes, the last one that got released was Forgotten Sands.
After delivering your report, you think you see part of a smile cross Samuel's face. You may now get cooperation from guild members. The Adventurers Guild has a backlog of quests. The king and his retinue left to find the dragon's crown. The existence of this crown that supposedly controls Samuel hurriedly assigns you a new task. It's a request from this country's prime minister. You wonder about the lives of the powerful people in that grand castle.
You're back. You have a request.
You accepted a new request from the guild. You must go to the castle for further details.
Now in square. Okay. Lots.
Flanked by guards, you are led through the secure castle. Princess Vivian, the Prime Minister, speaks a lot. In contrast to the silent princess, the royal scepter has been stolen. Your job is to track down Tommet, and Ranni whispers that he knows of this Tommet. You bow and leave.
Sim, tem bastante história.
In order to retrieve the royal scepter, you chase the thief into the ruins of the old capital.
Ele é uma evolução dos D&Ds antigos. E aí, solo, como tá? É linda, é da Vanillaware. Olha a música. Eles fazem Muramasa The Demon's Blade do Wii, Odin Sphere do PlayStation 2, Green Grimoire do PlayStation 2 também, Princess Crow originalmente do PlayStation 3 e refeito a versão Pro pro PlayStation 4. O Muramasa tem para PS Vita também, um remaster inclusive. E de Sega Saturn, um que só saiu no Japão, que é o Princess Crow. Vanillaware, formada por ex-membros da Atlus.
These are the ruins of the ancient capital city. It was destroyed following an invasion from the Northern Empire. Now it is a dangerous place, full of dragons and wyverns.
Deixa eu só ver. Cara, não dá pra checar skill no meio do jogo, socorro. É longuinho, Lucas. Você quer que eu chame você de Luca ou pelo seu nome de verdade? Droga, volta, 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 volta. Ah, não volta.
It's my turn. Done. Outstanding.
You find the bandit Tomet in a hideout amid the ruins, just as Ranny told you. It is said that whatever this man desires, by thievery he can acquire. Ranny asks, "Are you Tomet, the bandit legend?" Beaming, he displays his spoil. When you ask about the scepter, he says, "That was indeed I," and goes on to boast exactly how... When you inquire further about the scepter, he deduces your true intentions and darts away.
Droga, ele que
Pursue
roubou
the
o
thief,
cetro.
apprehend him, and reclaim the scepter. You cannot capture a target swimming underwater. Watch for your quarry to surface.
O jogo é muito bom, cara. Todos os jogos da Vanillaware usam essa mesma arte. Queijo. Eu ia fazer Marvel vs Capcom Infinity, mas acredite se quiser não pode transmitir o modo história. Aí fiquei com preguiça de ligar o Play no PC, ligar o PC ia demorar muito.
Pin down Tomet, who is so stunned that he's actually been caught, that he cannot move. Relenting, he produces the scepter from his bag and...
Eles têm essa mesma qualidade desde sempre.
You have reclaimed the royal scepter, stolen from the treasure room of the castle.
Castle. Vai ter que dar praise em tudo, né?
You must deliver the royal scepter to the Prime Minister at the castle.
Aqui.
You're back.
Once again, you are led to the throne room under guard. This time, the man tells you to hand over the scepter. You tell him that you don't know what he's talking about. The man's mouth transforms into a twisted grin, and he signals his guards. They inch closer. What will you do? You fall into a fighting stance. As soon as you steel yourself for battle, the Prime Minister and the Princess burst in. The Prime Minister orders the guards near you to stand down. The man twirls his cape and leaves, as if nothing happened. You sigh, relieved that you didn't have to shed blood in the castle to resolve the problem. The Prime Minister tells you that man was Count Dean, the younger brother of the king. He's trying to usurp the throne.
Usurp.
The scepter indicates the throne's heir. The Prime Minister says Dean had Tommet steal it to deny the princess the throne. The Prime Minister takes the scepter and narrows his eyes in satisfaction. He pays you for completing the request. The fairy you saved in the ruins appears before you. She seems to want to take you somewhere.
Sininho. Espera, fia, tem gente pra ressuscitar.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them.
Ora, coavitai cordis spiritus vigila.
Wandering one, how can I help you?
Ok. Vai, Sininho, onde você manda?
The fairy leads you into an old ivy-covered tower. You find yourself in a cluttered room that seems to be a laboratory.
Laboratory.
Judging by the stratification of dust, much time has passed since anyone last entered this room. Letters amidst the shambles indicate that a magician named Lucane lives here. You find a message he penned on the desk. Lucane wrote that he was off to see a magician friend named Wallace in the underground labyrinth. The fairy uses various interpretive gestures to indicate that she wants you to find him. You accept her job. You head to Wallace's underground labyrinth to look for the magician Lucane.
E fica onde? What's my most played game? I don't know, because I play a lot of RPGs. I can't measure it all. Because some RPGs that I play on my life, sweetie, I play for a couple of years, and the measure of it, the clock was blocked. 90 hours and 90 minutes. It happens a lot
This
with
underground
RPG
labyrinth
players.
is said to have been made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
Outstanding.
Where is the magician? Oh, I should go to the tavern.
All right. Oh, yeah.
Conheço todos os Saga Frontiers, inclusive. I don't think so, but cara, é quase um derivado, né, do Romancing Saga. E o Romancing Saga 3 do Super Nintendo é bem melhor. Mas eu gosto do primeiro Saga Frontier especialmente, e eu gosto da arte do Saga Frontier 2 também. É um ótimo jogo. I should resume my gameplay for God of War before I forget how to play again and give up to play it again. I should
This
finish
underground
Warzone
labyrinth is
Forbidden
said to
West
have been
2.
made in a single night with powerful magic. It is a dangerous place, replete with traps. It bars entry to all who would dare.
How bothersome. Outstanding. It's my turn. Oh, I can do that.
Ah, é pra baixo, ok. Não dá pra eu decidir qual é o RPG favorito. Eu gosto de alguns, inclusive dessa geração de PlayStation. Teve muito RPG bom. E Saga Frontier ficou bem second plane, para ser honesto, Luca. Mas Chrono Trigger saiu bem antes.
Out of the blue, a mouse darts out and leaps onto your palm. The rodent claims to be the apprentice of Wallace the magician. He says he was tasked with caring for the laboratory while
Mickey
Wallace was
Mouse.
gone. But it is beset by malevolent magic users. When you ask about Lucane, the apprentice answers that his master's friend went into the labyrinth and hasn't returned. Your quest to find Lucane is delayed as you attempt to liberate the lab for Ricky the Magician's apprentice.
Ricky, the Magician's Apprentice. Mickey, the Magician's Apprentice. Não, é bom, mas não é melhor que Final Fantasy VII. Ricky.
The door to the laboratory is through this hall.
I heard there was some game called Epic Mickey. It's quite a while. It's from the Wii and from the Wii U. I play both, by the way, because Mickey is my favorite character.
Let's see. Voila!
Ah, entendo. Como é que eu saio daqui, porra? Ah,
Yes.
get it. Esqueci que ele abre porta.
Outstanding. that.
Cara, tem uma ordem correta, né? Tá, deve estar em algum lugar isso. É peculiar, mas o Street of Rage 3 é favorito de muita gente. É o favorito do Fonzi. O papo é feito
Because the
pensando
laboratory was being misused,
nisso.
some of the experiments housed within have now run amok. There's been a population explosion of mutated beings that spread their spores around. The labyrinth is overrun by fungi.
Outstanding. It's my turn. Simple.
What game are you talking about? Sweet.
Yes. Oh yeah. Filthy lucre.
Legend of Oasis é muito bom, mas aquele RPG é feito pelo Yuzo Koshiro. Joga a versão do Mega, Beyond Oasis. The Legend of Thor.
Destroy the cocoons before they hatch, or they'll keep coming. found some bones that seem to belong to Lucane in the
Found the
depths of the
oasis.
labyrinth.
Ramadan has started.
The tattered raiments and jewelry.
What it
leave
means
no-
to you that what you can do and what you can't.
You bring back the bones of the magician Lucane.
It's a fasting holiday.
You found Lucane, but he was
okay.
dead. You imagine the fairy will be overcome with grief, but you need to return to her.
Very hard.
When you enter the laboratory, the fairy frantically flits around you, as if it senses your uneasiness. Upon seeing Lucane's bones, the fairy enters into a panic. She begins tugging at your arm to get you to leave the tower. The fairy is apparently attempting to lead you somewhere. You collect Lucane's bones. As you enter, a kindly voice echoes from the back. You nervously hand the monk the... Allow this heart to beat again. Quench their thirst. Lead the wandering soul back. Reverse death. And awaken them. The prayer reaches the goddess, and the pile of bones is once again given flesh. Lucane, shocked to find himself alive,
Gandalf.
thanks you profusely. He tells you to visit him at his laboratory and leaves.
Yes, smoke pipes.
The resurrected
Gandalf.
magician has returned to the old tower in town. You decide to see him to ask more detail. The magician Lucane is waiting for you in the laboratory of the old tower. It seems that dying had an adverse effect on his short-term memory. Lucane can't remember why he went to meet Wallace. Lucane is researching magic called runes, which are closely tied to spirits and fairies. Lucane introduces his fairy friend to you. Her name is Tiki. She left the fairy forest due to her strong curiosity. He thanks you again for saving him and allowing him to enjoy life's rich pageant. He displays his magic trinkets. Lucane says he'd be happy to sell you these items at a fraction of the normal price and answer any questions you have. What will you ask? The magician Wallace was an old friend of Lucane's. He was known as a great magician. He sealed that group, or myopia of cyclopes, in a labyrinth and saved the land. He also mentored young magicians in his tower. He was also the king's trusted advisor. And Lucane trails off. It seems that Lucane's memory has failed him again. Before you realize it, Tiki is following you around. She seems to have taken a liking to you. She will accompany you on your adventures henceforth. Fairies are known to be adept at finding hidden things.
I can understand you about it.
What would you like? Which one do you want?
A letter from the castle has come to you via the guild. It simply says to report to the castle in all haste.
You're back.
You assume that the letter was sent by the Prime Minister. Perhaps he has another request for you.
Yes, it's very difficult to follow some rules.
Count
All
D
the ones
is waiting
indeed.
for you at the throne room. It is he who sent the letter. After your previous encounter, you can only assume that he's up to something nefarious. You brace for combat. The guards have drawn their swords and are blocking the exit. Count Deans, he says that he has personally requested your assistance in performing a task for him. He wants you to scout Bilberon Fortress on the border. This underground fortress is a well-known structure. Originally built to defend against the Orc army, it now lies in Orc hands. Scout them and learn their invasion routes. It is a very dangerous mission, but refusal means that you will be at the mercy of Dean's guards. You accept. Per Count Dean's
Putz, eu tenho vários, cara.
request, you agreed to infiltrate and surveil the subterranean fortress at the country's border.
Do Odyssey 2 pra frente eu tenho muitos, cara. Pera, será que eu tenho que setar todo mundo antes? Gente, eu tô muito cansado hoje. Mas muito. Eu tenho que setar eles toda vez. Eles podiam ficar já comigo de uma vez, né?
Oh, yeah!
Eles nunca sobem de nível? Por exemplo, eu tenho NES, Master, Mega, Super NES, 3DO dessa geração. Saturno, PlayStation 1 da geração seguinte, Nintendo 64, Dreamcast, PS2, Wii, Wii U, PS3, PS4, Xbox original 360, One. Tem uma boa gama de portáteis também. Dos principais eu acho que todos, Game Boy, Game Boy Advance, de Nintendo DS, Nintendo 3DS, PSP, PS Vita, Switch.
The Orc army presently controls Bilberon, the underground fortress built into the canyon. The King's army has been mounting a fierce offensive to try and reclaim the fortress.
It's my turn.
Tem alguns dos consoles minis também. NES, Mega. PlayStation 1.
You step into
Às vezes
the
eu faço
enemy
live
kitchen.
nele.
A corpulent chef grabs a goblin instead of meat and suddenly stops. The cook, sensing your presence, stares directly at you. Luckily, her sight's not so keen, so she doesn't notice you. Eventually, the chef returns to her meat cutting. You use the goblin's screams to mask your escape.
Oh, I can do that. Oh my. Let's see. Voila!
Enemies! They're here.
Yes.
Oh.
Oh my.
Cara, eu gosto de PSP pra caramba. Tem muito jogo bom, remake do Mega Man 1, remake do Mega Man X, Ultimate Ghosts and Goblins, remake do Lunar. Loco Roco, Patapom, Luminis. Os Wipeout.
It's my turn. Voila!
Voila! Eu queria o Go. Tava em promoção em dezembro. Em dezembro não. Tava em promoção em março.
Oh my. Oh yes. Simple.
O de Arms é muito bom. Na minha opinião, o melhor é o 1. E tem um remake dele pro PS2, né? Muito massa, solo. Não parece Golden Axe?
Let's see. Outstanding. I got it. Voila.
O remake é muito bom.
Yes. Oh yeah. Oh my. Outstanding.
Eu acho que PlayStation 1 foi o que eu mais joguei RPG, porque na época do Super NES eu não tinha, eu jogava na casa dos meus amigos. Eu fui jogar depois que eu já trabalhava e pude comprar o meu, nem era época do Super NES mais.
That really hurts. Outstanding.
Cadê ele? Ah, tá. Ah, tem um troféu com meu nome. Saco. Nossa, eu fui muito burro. Ok.
At the bottom of the stairs is an area connected to the sewers. This seems your most likely escape route.
Ah, o Play 1 teve bastante coisa 2D de RPG, hein? Star Ocean, por exemplo, Void Arms, Beyond the Beyond. Aliás, estamos falando de... É de Play 1 isso mesmo. Alundra.
defeating the Minotaur, you move through the sewer's filth. The reconnaissance mission went well. You gathered intel and slipped back across...
Tinha bastante plataforma 2D também, cara. É que as empresas tentavam fazer a gente engolir o 3D, mas tinha muita coisa 2D boa de plataforma no Play 1, sim.
Among the treasures you claimed is the great sword of the hero Javelin. You succeeded in acquiring intel on the underground fortress. This job will be completed once you report to Count Dean.
Vixe, Clonoa, Metal Slug, Panemônio 1, Panemônio 2, o Tomba 1, Tomba 2, que pra constar, Tomba 1 e Tomba 2, feitos pela Whoop Camp, foram feitos quando o criador do Golos and Ghosts saiu da Capcom e montou a empresa dele, que é a Whoop Camp. Ele que fez os dois Tomba. Ah, só pode equipar 2. Gunner's Heaven é um 2D muito bom. Uma continuação espiritual de Gunstar Heroes. Não, comecei hoje.
Welcome to my shop. What would you like?
Pera.
Wondering.
You stand before the goddess statues, Jula, Althena, and Vernus. These statues have all crumbled. Texts say the goddesses sacrificed themselves to defeat a dragon. Althena, the one in the center, is the goddess of if your party falls during your adventure, a prayer to Althena, and if you are repeatedly depending on her grace, the amount you must offer for her.
Caramba, precisa doar pra ressuscitar. Olha de gente. Caramba.
As you leave the temple, a ragged old man slumped in the road calls out to you. His raspy voice makes it difficult for you to discern if he's even speaking your language. You can give him a coin if you feel pity for him. Of course, you're free. He doesn't even acknowledge the coin. You probably won't be able to communicate with him. No matter.
Wandering one, how can I help you? May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace. May they rest in peace.
As you leave the temple, a ragged... His raspy voice makes it... You can give him a... He doesn't even... You probably...
Oh, yeah.
Gente, eu preciso descansar, que eu tô muito cansado. Quem é que tá ainda? Me dá um salve. Beleza, Luca. Obrigado, meu querido. Obrigado, Solo. Obrigado. Quem mais estava aí? I don't remember. Obrigado, galera. Preciso descansar mesmo, porque eu tô com muito sono. Amanhã eu volto descansado e faço uma live maior de Horizon, beleza? Beijo pra vocês. Se cuidem, gente. Até mais.